What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Quarantine Chronicles. Today, we're going to learn how to work smarter, not harder. What does that mean? We're going to talk about work-to-rest ratios. All that is a simple ratio of you're working a certain amount of time, and then you're going to rest a certain amount of time. And the reason that we're doing that is we're learning to manipulate energy systems. Don't get lost in too much of that. All we really need to know, what makes us more efficient, what makes us better. Bioenergetics, okay? So your body runs on fuel. It has different types of fuel. It could be phosphocreatine, it could be glycolysis, it could be oxidative. There's a bunch of different ones that I'm gonna try to narrow down so that we can program in our work to rest. If I'm doing a maximal effort sprint and it takes me 5 seconds, that's not a very long sprint, right? You might be a little winded and you might snap right back and be fine in 20 seconds, maybe we'll call it. That doesn't mean that you are manipulating the phosphocreatine system, right? That's the first one we're gonna do, the ATP-PC system. Now, what is that? That one is for your short duration, high intensity drills, like, again, a 5-second maximal sprint. That means if I sprint for 5 seconds, all right, the prescribed work to rest ratio is 1:12 to 1:20, meaning that if I do a 5-second sprint, right, I'm gonna rest for 1 minute, 1:12, all right, or 100 seconds, so a minute 40, okay? So multiply your work times the prescribed ratio, okay? Now what this does is it makes you more efficient, okay? You won't feel physically tired, right? It's manipulating your energy system to make it so that your threshold, a 90% and higher threshold, begins to move up, okay? Becoming more efficient. Let's say we're operating within the realm of glycolysis. What is glycolysis? On a very, very, very small scale for explanation, glycolysis is the realm of sport. Sport is played with this energy system, okay? You have fast and slow glycolysis, and you have a bunch of things that go on physiologically, and there's so much. We're not gonna cover that in this video. I'm simply wanting to explain to you how long to work, right, and how long to rest. You do have fast and slow glycolysis, but the range is a 1:3 to a 1:4, okay, that's for your fast glycolysis, and a 1:3 to a 1:5 for your slow glycolysis. So really what that does is give us a 1:3 to a 1:5. Now I understand that you're trying to manipulate certain ones, but you can use that as a measure of intensity to increase your training by starting at a 1:5. So if I sprint for 5 seconds in the same example as before, then I'll rest for 25 seconds, and then I can do those repeatedly. And over time, as my programming becomes more intense, or the volume shifts, or the intensity shifts, or I'm getting closer to season, whatever it may be, you can begin to drop down the rest times because it's creating more efficiency. So that same 5-second sprint turns into a 20 seconds of rest. Time passes, you continue to do that. That same 5-second sprint turns into 15 seconds of rest. Now don't get lost in just the sprint example, okay? With that example, you can also do rows. You can do bicycle sprints. It doesn't have to be 5 seconds. I'm just trying to maintain my example, keeping it the same. So again, glycolysis, the realm of glycolysis is sport. Football, basketball, soccer, rugby. You can't escape it, all right? And I can do a whole lecture series to teach you about glycolysis, but I'm gonna save you from that. Anyways, so now we've looked at the 1:12 to 1:20. Okay, 5-second sprint for the 1:12 is a 60-second rest, right? And then a 5-second sprint for the 1:20 is 100 seconds, so a minute 40. Your short duration, high intensity. So the intensity needs to be about 90 to 100%, okay? Moving down to glycolysis, the fast and slow. With the fast and slow glycolysis, the fast glycolysis also involves the ATP-PC system. So that's where you stay the 1:3 to 1:5, okay? Not to get lost in it, again, you can use that as a measure of intensity. The slow glycolysis also has a piece of the oxidative system in it, okay? So with that being said, that 1:3 to 1, you don't have to spend 2 hours. You don't have to run 5 miles a day, unless that's the goal, all right? Let me know what the goal is and I'll fix it. Okay, which brings me to my next point. The oxidative system, okay? This one is your cardio. This one is your base. So with that being said, this is your low intensity, okay? Long duration, okay? Now I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna name them off for you, but I just wanted to let you know the ratios first. The oxidative is a 1:1 work to rest ratio. So let's keep it simple, okay? So the oxidative system is the aerobic system, okay? That's in the presence of oxygen, okay? The ATP-PC is without oxygen, okay? So it's anaerobic, all right? So this one is going to be your cardio. So you would do something like a 1 mile run. Let's say it takes you 8 minutes. Now, an 8-minute rest, right, is gonna be a long time after running the mile, right? You may only need a few minutes, but that develops your aerobic system, your oxidative system, oxidative phosphorylation, okay? So with that being said, where would it go in your programming, okay? This would be, as soon as you get done with the season, okay? You're not actively playing anymore. This would be in the off season, past your active rest, okay? So you would do it in the reverse order I just explained it. So meaning you would do the aerobic system to begin with in your off season. And let's say you're getting closer to season, okay? Which means you're going oxidative in the beginning, ramp up the intensity. We're gonna go to the fast glycolysis, or we'll go slow glycolysis, excuse me. Then we'll go fast glycolysis, still training glycolysis as we're getting closer to season. And as we're getting within the preseason, okay, into the preseason, we're gonna work the ATP-PC system. Your sprints and things like that will go in there. High intensity sprints, hill sprints. That 1-to-1 work to rest ratio, okay? 1-to-1 work to rest. That's what's gonna be for developing your oxidative aerobic system. Now, last thing I wanna cover is the duration of the drill, or duration of the time for each system. So if you're doing something that's about 0 to about 6 seconds, okay? So your bench presses, your squats, your 40s, your even some of your T drills, your L drills, things like that. It doesn't just have to be weightlifting. It could be different types of cardio. There's sprints, right? And then there's distance and everything that falls in between. So the ATP-PC could be a sprint workout. It could also be the duration of your squats, all right? That's a whole nother video, okay? But 0 to 6 seconds, ATP-PC system, okay? When you get to past that, you go 6 to 30 seconds, right? That's gonna be that fast glycolysis, that ATP-PC and glycolysis system, all right? So anything you're doing that takes 6 to 30 seconds, that's where we're gonna get that 1 to 3 to 1 to 5, okay? Slow glycolysis, all right? 30 seconds to about 2 minutes, okay? 2 to 3 minutes. That's gonna be your slow glycolysis. That's got the oxidative influence. That's gonna be that 1 to 3 to 1 to 4. But the duration of your activity, again, 30 seconds to about 2 minutes, okay? Then lastly, if you're doing an activity that's greater than 3 minutes, i.e. distance running, or anything that's involved in that, that's gonna be your oxidative. So ATP-PC, 0 to 6 seconds, 1 to 12, 1 to 20. Fast glycolysis, all right, 6 to 30 seconds, 1 to 3 to 1 to 5, okay? Slow glycolysis is gonna be 30 seconds to 2 minutes, okay? That's your 1 to 3 to 1 to 4, all right? And then if you're working your oxidative, your aerobic system, that's greater than 3 minutes, you're gonna go a 1-to-1, okay? So now, hopefully you can manipulate your own energy systems to figure out exactly how long you should work, how long you should rest to get the goal that you're trying to achieve. Meaning you're working smarter, not harder. You don't have to spend hours on the treadmill, my friends. You don't have to do it. I get a lot of examples of where people are like, should I run 3 miles a day? Well, if you're trying to train that system, yes. And even more important, let's take it a step further and see how much rest you should have in between. Apply it to your own training. Hit me in the comments, DM me, email me, jeff@njfast.com. Whatever I can do to help you program or make you more efficient, let me know. If you want to know more about us, go to our website, njfast.com, go on our social media, @njfast. I hope you all stay safe, you stay healthy, hopefully quarantine ends soon, okay? Everyone be well. See you next time.